As they get ready to come into the start zone here in turn number 4, first feature event of 2024. Here we go. The field makes it down the backstretch for the first time at full song as the Wilcox machine takes over the top spot. With the 33 of Canfield in second, Holmes in third. Looks like right now 4 spots going to be held by the Watson 131. Trouble for Tim Schramm with the 1S. And we've got a couple of cars parked up here in turns 1 and 2. One of them is Chamberlain with the 58. And I believe the car alongside of him that's inside out is Miller. And also getting caught in that jingle was Austin with the number 15. And no, they don't get to choose. And we are green, back off turn number 4, back underway here in tonight's Rush Pro Mod feature. Wilcox leads them off turn number 2 with Tyler Oaks and Bill Holmes fighting it out for second and third. Here come the Watson's Auto Body Team cars on the bottom lane. The 131 is Steve Watson along with Richard Hemphill with the 31, but Hemphill just got blasted past by one Zane Harvey. Harvey is starting to rip his way up through the field as he sits now on the doorstep of the top 5, watching a side-by-side race for 5th in front of him. And oh boy, look out, spinner in turn number 4. Oaks had contact, and we are going to stack him up here in turn number 4, and we are under yellow for the second time. That all triggered, I think, when Harvey went over the front end of the Tyler Oaks car. That got Tyler turned around, and then the Jam Fest was on from there, involving Miller. Get back underway here in tonight's Pro Mod feature for the Rush Pro Mods, and we are green. Pack charges down off turn number 2 down the backstretch. It is Wilcox being pressured by Canfield and Holmes. And then you've got Al Brewer holding off Woodward in the race for the 4 and 5 spots. One car way wide. A little further back in the field, it's Tommy Kemp with the number 28. He'll get it gathered back up underneath him as Wilcox continues to hold on to the lead. So Wilcox brings it off turn number 4. Back off turn number 2 as we get a few laps under green here and the field starts to spread out. We've got the yellow. I shouldn't have said anything. The announcer's curse has reared its head. This is a debris caution, and you see our starter Tony Van Pelt pointing right to where that debris is. Top 5. And as they come down off turn number 4, we are back at it. Canfield trying to grab the lead here on the restart, can't get there. And Wilcox motors out to a little bit of an advantage, and yellow flag comes out. And Wilcox brings it back down for the restart, back under green. Holmes now in second, Canfield in third. And they all protect the bottom. Whoop, but Canfield slips up the racetrack. Door is open. Al Brewer coming through, looking to go into the number 3 spot. And then behind him is J.D. Chamberlain in the number 58 car. Boy, didn't take him long to figure it out now. And thanks to being able to duck out of some of the chaos here in the early going, he finds himself fighting it out now for the 4th position with Canfield, who's trying to hang tough on that top groove as they come off turn number 4. Back down the straightaway, Wilcox opens up about a half a straightaway advantage here over the Holmes number 8 car. And then you've got Brewer still holding on to third, and we are about to hit the halfway point. So we are 10 in, 10 remain here in tonight's Rush Pro Mod feature event. Right now, best battle on the racetrack is back third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Coming off turn number 2, Brewer is third. Chamberlain is fourth, having pushed Canfield back to fifth. Woodward has been kicked out of the top 5 and 6, looking to get his way back into the top 5 position as they all chase each other down into turns 1 and 2. Back off turn number 4, Wilcox just continuing to set sail now, almost a full straightaway advantage. So back around off turn number 4, back half of tonight's Rush Pro Mod feature. It is Wilcox holding onto a very comfortable lead over Holmes. Then it's Brewer in third, Chamberlain in fourth, Canfield is fifth. It looks like Schramm is up to 6, Hemphill 7th. 8th spot would be the number 15 of Austin. Then 9th is Steve Watson. Now it looks like Tom Kemp right now rounding out the top 10. Chamberlain going wide in turn number 2, and here comes Canfield trying to fill the slot here as they come off turns 3 and 4, race for the 4th and 5th positions here in this Rush Pro Mod feature event. Wilcox already catching up to Cody Rickard at the back of the field, looking to put Cody down 1 lap to the lead pace. Tucked in behind him going into turns 1 and 2. And we are coming up on 2 laps left to go. Coming down off turn number 4, white flag will wave this time. Wilcox on his way around for the final trip here in tonight's Rush Pro Mod feature. Picking up a dominating opening night victory as he comes under the double checkers. Second spot goes to the 8 of Holmes. Brewer will take third. Oh, and right at the line, Canfield pips Chamberlain at the post. And our first feature event of the night is in the book, and that beautiful number 1 machine is going to the lane.
That's what I call a good-looking check, a good-looking car that ran like I don't know what.
Yeah, you know, my daughter actually picked these colors out, and she told me it was going to be faster, and here we are, huh?
If somebody had said to you this morning that you were going to win the opening night by a straightaway, what would you have said to that?
I won by a straightaway, huh?
Yeah.
I'll take it. You know, not only winning by a straightaway, winning today, but with Ron Baker's name on this thing, that's awesome. Because when I first got into this, that old guy, man, he gave me some hard times because our cars weren't as nice looking back then, and he really liked to have his car looking mint. And he came over and taught us a few things about how to take care of our stuff, and you know, taking care of it's what gets you here.
And who do you want to give a shout out to for helping you out?
Can I take this? My whole crew right here, my family. Actually, there's a lot of good sponsors on here. Dan Stives, Nonstop Comfort, Gales Cavapoose, Joel at Close Racing Supply. I went to him this winter, and he hooked me up with a pretty good setup, I'm saying. CRE Engines, Joel Wilcox Massage Therapy, Joe Chamberlain Construction. Thank all you guys that are here. I appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about putting your hands together for the first Freedom feature winner of 2024 in the Rush Pro Mods, Josh Wilcox.